Israel's hawkish Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu managed to stitch together a coalition just in time to prevent fresh polls, but dependence on hardline allies to keep the government afloat raises doubts over the revival of stalled peace process with the Palestinians. Netanyahu officially informed President Shimon Peres yesterday evening that he had succeeded in forming a four-party coalition and today started allotting ministerial portfolios to legislators from his own party, tapping former General and Chief of Staff Moshe Yaalon as the next defense minister. Egyptian President Mohamed Morsi, who arrived in Islamabad today along with some senior ministers and business leaders, was received by Pakistani President Asif Ali Zardari at the presidential palace. Morsi was given a ceremonial welcome and he later inspected the honor guards. The Egyptian leader is in Pakistan on a one-day visit at the invitation of Zardari. His visit is the first of any Egyptian president to Pakistan since 1960, when then President Jamal Abdul Nasir visited Islamabad. A group of heavily armed suicide attackers stormed a judicial complex in Peshawar, killing 4 persons and injuring 30 others, including a lady judge. The militants lobbed grenades and fired indiscriminately after entering the judicial complex from an entrance at the rear at about 12:30 p.m. local time. International mediator Lakhdar Brahimi said on Monday that although the international community realized the seriousness of the crisis in Syria, no real progress had been made towards finding a solution. Brahimi spoke in Cairo after meeting with Secretary General of the Arab League Nabil El Arabi. China has ousted the UK as the world's 5th largest arms exporter, mainly because of sales to Pakistan, according to a new report on the global weapons sales. The Stockholm International Peace Research Institute today said Chinese arms exports rose 162% between 2008 to 2012, propelling China into the top 5 arms exporting countries for the first time since the Cold War. This marks the first time that the UK has not been one of the top 5 conventional arms exporters since at least 1950, the earliest year covered by SIPRI data. 10 iconic evening gowns worn by Diana, Princess of Wales, are up for sale at an auction in London later this month and are estimated to fetch up to £830,000. The dresses were last seen together at auction in New York in June 1997, just 2 months before Diana died. The princess decided to sell some of her most lavish evening wear to raise money for charity. 10 of those gowns, which went on public display after Diana's death, will now be sold at Carrie Taylor Auctions in London on 19th March.